Hi, everybody. This is Ava, TurboTenant's event manager. Earlier this month, we packed up our conference bag with banners, emergency coffee, and of course, beards for Brandon Turner's Better Life REI Summit in Austin, Texas. We did have an exhibitor booth, but really the conference was so much more than that, between connecting with some of our existing customers, meeting partners for the first time in person like Keystone CPA, talking to event attendees in the hallway and getting some of their tips for making the most out of a conference and growing a rental business. And of course, hearing from some of the amazing speakers on actionable tips to make the most out of your real estate journey. If you weren't there, no worries. We have a really awesome recap coming up for you guys. And if you were there, I'm curious to hear what you think of some of our insider information we grabbed at the conference and how your experience was. So let's dive in. Hey y'all, we're here in Austin, Texas for REI Summit 2025 with Brandon Turner, here to level up our rental business. Let's get started. Hi y'all, here with Matt Kruger from Rental Cash Flow, who's actually a TurboTenant user as well. But I'm really excited to hear what his top tip is for making the most out of a real estate investing conference. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so I have gone to many different conferences, and I feel like, maybe at first it was about the education, but you can learn so much just through talking to other experienced investors. We've taken away so much more from just networking with people. Make sure that you take the time to network and build those relationships, share contact info, because that's where, at least for me, most of the value is at.
Curious how you guys are liking the event and what have been the most actionable takeaways so far.
I would say every speaker is on fire, but what I just heard from Pace Morby on how to get out of a crazy sub-2 deal that I'm in was the best. Hearing Brandon's State of the Union address, every speaker is coming with different knowledge, but they're all saying the same thing, and it's keep investing in real estate, even if it doesn't feel like it's the right time now. So that's the biggest takeaway.
Yeah, so there's hundreds and thousands of investors here, and they're all at different states of their investment career, and it's so easy to network. They don't feel like they're their competition or anything like that. They just feel like they're here to be on your team. So
far it's great. I feel like I've learned a lot of really good information, and I also got a little bit of a pep that I feel like I needed, because sometimes as an investor you can get a little discouraged, and I love the information that I've been learning. So very thankful to be here.
There are so many ways to do this that for people that are struggling with finding their direction, it's a great spot to start. Say, I want to go passive, I want to go lending only. You can find some clarity to that. So I love them.
I go to a lot of conferences, and I think one of the main things I always try to do is I try to research on who's going to be there, whether it's the speakers, attendees, and also even sponsors. The most important one is to take action after you leave. Many people will come, you're all excited about it, but when you leave, you kind of just get back to the daily grind. So set time aside after the conference to actually give yourself that time to implement.
So my top tip, if I had to say that, I would definitely say just be open to other ideas, because a lot of times people come in from, owning properties, managing properties, and they don't know. They just, kind of stay in the same spot, and then kind of be open to different ideas of, buying a different property or renting, or specifically doing short-term rental and mid-term rental. So definitely just being open and listening to others, and kind of learning more about what real estate is and what you can do in the market. So that would be my number one tip.
Highlights definitely the people. We bring the best of the best here, not just the speakers, but attendees too. And we make sure that they have a great experience, and we get to be a part of that. My best tip would be talk to anybody and everybody, and just go into it with an open mind. You never know who you're gonna meet, what you're gonna learn. Everybody's got some little takeaway that you can put in your pocket and take home with you.
And that's our snapshot of Brandon Turner's 2025 Better Life REI Summit. We go to tons of real estate conferences all over the country every single year, so definitely try to catch the TurboTenant team if you can. And if you're new here, TurboTenant is an all-in-one rental management software for self-managing investors. You can check us out at turbotenant.com, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more real estate content. See you soon.